Welcome to Daytona International Speedway, site of tonight's Golden Eagle Syrup Superspeedway Series race. As we kick off the opening round of the round of 8. 8 drivers trying to become one of the 4 in 2 weeks' time to make it to the championship race as still eligible drivers to go for the first ever Golden Eagle Syrup Superspeedway Series champion. To watch the 55 Margison out on track. Drivers have 2 laps to set their quickest time. A handful of drivers out there. You see the 9 of J.R. Deal, 07 Nathan Harper, 72 Brennan Vasquez, 02 of Jay Richter, 14 of Mike Edwards, the 8 of Ethan Evers, 47 Dalton Hayes, 67 of Cameron West, 20 of Troy Burke, just now rolling out. Giveaway is not live tonight, so don't worry about that silliness. We'll go tell Night Jot to chill out while we watch the 55 make his way around. First lap times trickling in. We have the 55 at the top, the 52.45, Jay Richter in the 02. Currently third as Cameron West jumps between them. On board the 9 of J.R. Deal. Mike Edwards sets the 4th fastest time, so clearly he's gone for a high line the first lap, and he'll drop it down the second lap. So he's down by the yellow line this time. We're at Smooth Daytona, the newer scan. How we're able to run the race with lights still going. J.R. Deal, top of the boards on his first lap.
Nice.
Cody sounds like a fan. And Ethan Evers, Dockside Rides Chevrolet, jumps up to the top spot. If Evers and Outlaw are able to go faster or slower on lap 2. Normally if you set a quick time on the first lap, your second one's not as quick. Edwards' second lap a little quicker, but stays in second. Well, moves through second. Doesn't dethrone Ethan Evers by 0.06 of a second. See what Evers' lap number 2 looks like. Lap 2, almost 0.02 or 0.2 of a second slower for Ethan Evers. So his first lap remains the one on record. Seems like if you're heading out late, go for it on lap number 1. Nathan Harper does it on lap number 2 for the 07 team. Troy Burke puts in a time to put him 5th. Trenton's going P1. All right, we'll watch Trent. 52.382 puts him 4th quick. Got a Let's Go Delta Prime in chat. There is Monahan. He'll be the last one to put a time in. Currently 10th on his first lap. Slower on lap number 2, so he'll stay 10th. "21 trucks here tonight. And here we go. 60 laps, unlimited tires, 1 fast repair. 3 attempts at green white checkers should we need them. The front row is Nathan Harper and Ethan Evers. So we wait for the rest of the field to grid up. We'll show you Ethan's truck. It's Harper not on track yet. See who we got in driver's chat. Hopefully there's a Harper somewhere. There's not. There's not a Harper to talk to. We can't talk to our pole sitter. We'll talk to outside pole sitter Ethan Evers. Ethan, DG, you got a copy?
Oh, hello.
Oh, hello. Well, we're outside pole in the number 8 dockside ride Silverado. How do we feel about the 60 lapper at Daytona on the smooth Daytona under the lights tonight?
It's gonna be fun, and I'm ready for it.
Perfect.
I'm actually a little wore out from that intense road course racing we just did.
Yeah,
That was a
you
lot
and
of fun.
Clapper. Long battle, pretty much the whole race.
Yeah, I ain't used to doing that, and then jumping into this, so hopefully my mind can stay focused.
10-4. Good luck to you, sir.
I appreciate it.
Talk to Ethan. It's Ethan Harper not hanging out in driver chat. Run through our starting lineup, presented by our friends at Labor 12. We have Harper in the 07 Chick-fil-A Ford starting on pole. Ethan Evers, the Dockside Ride Chevrolet, starts in second. Mike Edwards, Brittany Billiard, Dockside Ride Chevrolet in third. Trent Steen, Trayon Technologies, TrayonUSA.com, Silverado in fourth. We have Johnny Outlaw, the number 9 truck, starting his Toyota for KU City Roleplay in fifth. Troy Burke in the 20 Toyota starts in the 6th spot. Vasquez, the Flash Chevy, starts in 7th. Zach Margison, his Gamer Sups Anime Chicks 55 Chevrolet, he'll start in the 8th spot. Cameron West, the Wendy Chevy, he'll roll off 9th. Joe Monahan, the Toyota Tundra number 6, starts in 10th. Jay Richter, Fort Worth Green Cave City Chevrolet, starts in 11th. Dalton Hayes has his pristine auction.com 47 Ford starting in 12th. Looks like the 09, the other deal, is not out on track. The TJ Floyd will start 14th. His Blackout Coffee Chevy. Jerry Clapper Dual Martin Sports Ford starts 15th. Chris Walsh in the Jim Beam Robbie Gordon Throwback starts 16th. Daniel Wallen Labor 12 Chevy 17th. Cody Brown Dead On Tools Toyota starts in 18th. Jeremy Scherer, the Nickelodeon Toyota, starts 19th. Kelly Hyatt, Nutritech ODT Ford, starts in 21st. And Maverick, welcome back, buddy, has the Amp Energy Chevrolet starting in 22nd. 22 trucks. Field works out of turn number 2. We'll be finishing the night at Daytona tonight. Friday fun night. 5 races. Highest average finish wins $10 for iRacing credit. All you gotta do is run all 5 races and have the highest average finish. Most of the tracks will be free tracks other than Daytona, and if Irwindale happens to win the short tracks, we'll do figure 8. All of the tracks will have a free car option when we run all 5 races, so that way we can get as much participation as possible. If you haven't yet, check out Labor 12 at laborxii.com. Awesome rock band out of Lubbock, Texas. Bunch of cool dudes. Randy's running quite a few races in our league before. Appreciate everyone being here tonight. Let's go ahead and get those tunes down. $60 laps. Opening race of the round of 8. Drivers have 2 races to get into the final 4. Win and you are in. Have to wait for the green for the initial start. Should be right about here. There it is. We're on the accelerator. Inside gets a pretty good push. Harper already clear of Ethan Evers. Mike Edwards trying to join him. I think Edwards wanted to pop to the top. If he does that, he can get a push from the 8 and lead the first lap. I don't think he's quite going to do it. There he goes. The 07 will fall back a bit. Edwards will get out to the front. Will he drop down in front? Yes, he will. So Edwards in front of Harper in the 07. Ethan Evers leads the outside ahead of Trenton Sneed. Trenton's uncle hanging out. Hello, Mr. Sneed, Tombstone Game Farm. Edwards gets the bonus point for the lap led there. 5 playoff trucks in the top. 4 in the top 5. Deal doesn't have his banners on, but he leads coming in here in the points. It's that blue and white 9 truck. It's going well, Trenton's uncle. Somebody on the apron, that looked like the 21, Jimmy Clapper Newell. Outside's looking pretty sporty here. Trenton pushing the 8. Ethan may get some momentum here and try to get this lap led. It's right alongside Edwards. And looks like Ethan led that lap. So close. Anticipate maybe a 2-stop race here. If they can make it to 20. Yeah, 22 trucks registered, but only 20 started this actual race. Vasquez, 1010's teammate to JR Deal, hooked up to the back of the 9 truck. Troy Burt, 20 black and lime green truck, had quite a moment there coming through the tri-oval, pinched right down on the inside line. Fortunately, everyone would keep going in the correct direction. Those of you waiting for Friday Fun Night, we have the kumquat rule in effect tonight. If you know, you know. Harper now is broken free of Ethan Evers on the outside lane. We'll see if he decides to go to the top and get a lap led. So far, not popping out of line. A little bit further back, very close to 3 wide. Vasquez drifting up the track some. Monahan in the 6, also on the high line behind Burke. Vasquez keeps popping up like he does. He might have the 55 go to the inside, although Margison also on that team, so probably be a little more lenient since it's a team truck. Edwards will click off another lap led. So far, all 20 trucks still in the lead pack. Trenton really pushing the 8 here. As the outside line builds some momentum. Ethan will definitely lead that lap. So now the 8 for sure gets a bonus point for a lap led. Trenton peeks out to get some air on the nose. Hello, Zaraya. Hayden won the LMP2 race earlier. Hayden doesn't have the testicular fortitude to run this series with us. For the most part, it feels like the drivers are content to make some laps, get to the latter stages of the race. Probably that first pit cycle will break things up a bit. Not a whole lot of pushing and shoving, not a whole lot of lane changing. It's good to see early in the race. You want to see them make some laps before they get going crazy. I don't think Deal's going to be the type to sit in line, so if he gets clear of the 8 truck on the outside, you ought to see that 9 pop to the outside, try to get a lap led. Ethan's just hanging right on his back bumper. Hasn't quite been able to clear. Might be clear now. We'll see if Deal pops up or not. So far stays tucked in line as Ethan fights back on the outside. A little surprised, to be honest. JR usually the type to mix things up. Trenton gets to the inside line. We'll get in behind JR Deal. I have Troy Burke and Joe Monahan behind Evers. Then Dalton Hayes, TJ Floyd. Maverick Torquia. Maverick may not have set his steering ratio properly. We've seen that 88 kind of all over the place on that backside line as he tries to ease his way back into Sidewinder racing. It's good to have Maverick back. Show off his 88 truck if we can find him. I don't know what number he's running. 08 on the board. There he is. See how he's bouncing up and down a little bit in the lane. Usually tells you to get the steering ratio up to 16. It's probably running a 10. I wonder if Monahan has that issue. You see him week in and week out kind of doing the same thing in the 6 truck. Top 3 have cleared. Ethan Evers, now Trenton. Looks like he's about to be clear as well. Maverick Torquia hits the outside wall coming out of turn number 2. Now we go 3 wide for, I believe, 16th. And they don't work very good. Kelly Hyatt goes across the nose of Maverick Torquia into the outside wall. Pretty hard hit for the 33 truck. Looks like a newcomer to the race. 11 laps down, Corey Deal on the pit lane. Monahan from like the middle lane almost to the wall. 6 truck scared me. Who's behind him? I think it's Dalton. Oh my gosh, Daniel Wallen's in the grass. Looks like he's going to save it. What happened to Daniel? I think he was next to Maverick. 67 is Cameron West. Outside checks up a little bit. As Maverick didn't see the checkup, gets into Cameron. Cameron bounces off Daniel. Cameron up and into the outside wall. So far we stay green. Those trucks falling back quite a ways. Chris Walsh has hit the pit lane. 18, first one to the pit lane. Still Mike Edwards out front. Ethan Evers leads the outside line. The pack is a bit smaller. top 15 still in the main draft. Maverick, the last of those in the 08. Out of that main pack now, Cameron West, Clapper Newell, Kelly Hyatt, and Daniel Llewellyn. Daniel probably hoping for a caution to get caught back up. And on the pit lane, Chris Walsh, a long stop. Field rolls by. Looks like Kelly Hyatt, damaged 33 truck to the pit lane. Green since the start ought to be closing in on that first cycle of pit stops. If they can make it to 20, it'll be a two-stopper. Doubt they can make it to 30. We gave them 50% fuel.
For now.
Let's get the driver chat back in. Listen in.
14 pitting your car.
There you go. 14 is going to have to come down. See if Ethan gets in front of him. What up, Ellis? How's it going? Oh! 20 of Burke and 14 of Edwards make contacts. Burke tried to follow the 8.
Kidding.
Virtually the whole field. A handful stay out, but that is most of the drivers coming to the pit lane. Maybe some speeding penalties, but everyone made it between the cones. Cameron West is even coming down. Looks like Llewellyn may be coming down. Troy Burke, Joe Monahan, Cody Brown. Only 3 trucks that did not pit. Like fuel only for most of the field. Do not see anyone picking up penalties. Oh my gosh! There's only 3 trucks on the track, 2 of them crash. Joe Monahan and Troy Burke crash. Oh my goodness. There were only 2 trucks on track, and they crashed each other. Monahan beating the back bumper off the 20, gets down the apron, then slides back up the track into the 20. And Joe Monahan does Joe Monahan things. Wow. Well, that helps some folks that had lost the draft, like Llewellyn. Kelly Hyatt, Clapper Newell, they'll be excited to get back in the main pack. So the 20 is coasting to the box. I think they have a pop motor. Monahan able to get to the box as a smoking truck. He had just one job. I mean, Cody Brown was so far back that it was literally 2 trucks.
There is the pace car.
It was literally 2 trucks, and they crashed.
Where I'm at. Coming out 4. I need the fucking chocolate bar. I can't down it.
Okay, Darth Vader, we get the point.
I don't even know who that is.
You need some soundproofing.
Why are you eating and driving?
Better question, why are you not eating and driving?
Fair point.
JR is going to come
I'm
back
saying.
down the top off the tank, I'm sure. He is not alone. A few other folks doing the same. TJ Floyd. Trenton Sneed. And several others, actually. 55, 67, 72, 49. The 69 to 33. All on the pit lane. Troy Burke appears to have taken a set of tires. Daniel Wallen trying to take the wave around. He had gone a lap down, according to the pace car. It's like Monahan has retired from the race. Chris Walsh the same. Corey Deal still sits on the pit lane. Perhaps just waiting for a moment that he can go out there and help his brother. Let's have a chat with... Already talked to Ethan. Let's talk to Mike. Michael.
Hi.
Hi. Well, we got quite a few laps led there. Is the stage points the name of the game till halfway, and then see where you are after that?
Yeah. Just trying to control it. Got Ethan up here and working with Nathan a little bit, and Dalton's up here now. Oh, and Jay too. So yeah. So we control the stage, not die.
Yeah, that'll be the hope. And it looks like your best friend has left the race.
Oh, thank God.
I still can't figure out how there were only 2 trucks on the track and they crashed one another, but you know, is what it is.
Hey, if it's anybody, it would be them too.
And Daniel wasn't involved. Aren't you proud of him?
Yeah, he's been getting better.
I know.
Still an asshole though.
Yay!
I mean, so are you.
Yeah, fair. I'm gonna
See? Even Daniel agrees.
Me.
Good times. Alright, so it looks like Ethan's taking bottom, you're taking top. Good luck to both of you, and see how it goes here from here on out.
What the knee or sure?
Alright, thank you.
I mean, I got hit in the nav and spun it into you, so I'm sorry if I wrecked you.
I was talking to Michael Edwards.
Wasn't even talking to Cam, but you know, he
I
decides.
was shit your pants.
See, that's a funny thing to say to a race car driver. Oh my gosh.
Maverick is currently watching Swiss's stream right now to look at his damage. Actually kind of smart.
I mean, that happens a lot.
Life hack 101. There's a button for that.
There's an app for that. The 814, the 07, 47, 02, 08, 21, 9, 81, and 55. Your top 10. Field works out of turn number 4. We're getting set to take on the second 2/3, or yeah, whatever. We've completed a third. How about that? Green flag back in the air. Ethan Evers, Mike Edwards. Leading the 2 rows. Side lane quickly lost a lot of their help. Now it looks like Maverick's going to jump up there. Things will start getting a little spicy as we get to stage. Hopefully no one loses their minds completely, because we still have another half to go. And we're 3 wide as Maverick gets shuffled out. JR Deal, Trenton Sneed wanting to pick up those points for the playoffs. Jeremy Clapper Newell gets out of line. He's seen enough. I think we'll see Deal go 3 wide before the end of the stage. I think he's just biding his time a bit. Trenton, I'm sure, will go with him. Those two have been working very well together. Evers and Edwards continue to lead the lines. Mavericks just dropped back since the start of this one, since the restart. He's looking to go 3 wide. Had Cam behind him, teammate. You see Trenton's eagerness to work with JR. Even when JR is just kind of bobbling, Trenton still follows him. So for sure, wherever the 9 truck goes, 81's going to go with him. At least for now. A little bit of a bobble, showing the hand there. JR has decided to make the move. He goes outside Dalton down the backstretch. Edwards going to have to decide what to do. Didn't decide quick enough as he stays in the middle, and the 9 truck will go ahead. Inside line fights back. TJ Floyd working through the middle. Edwards leads that lap. But inevitably the 9 truck's going to be able to get all the way to the bottom once he clears. Till then, everyone just kind of holds their breath and hopes for the best. Since we're all 3 wide, you can't be bobbling quite as much. And so starts the chaos. Yep, Maverick's up in the middle now. Mike Edwards is going to clear to the bottom.
Shit, there you go, buddy. Let's go.
Edwards able to get in front of Ethan Evers. That may actually slow down the inside line. Here comes Dalton Hayes up the middle. Help from TJ Floyd. Now Hayes can decide which of the 2 lanes he wants to run, middle or high. He goes to the top in front of the 9 of Deal. Deal maybe not expecting it, gets into the back of him. He gets out of shape. The outside line starts to fade back as everyone has to check up. Now you have Edwards, Evers, Harper, and Richter and Maverick. Maverick's going to jump up to the high line. Maverick immediately gets shuffled out. Oh, and they're wrecking. TJ Floyd goes around. I believe that was
really, man?
off of maybe the 9? I have to go back and look.
Congratulations to Maverick.
Well, Trenton, I just let off the gas and let me and you just ride it out, you know?
Not
Like Kelly Hyatt.
exactly where you were on the bottom.
Yeah, Daniel, that was not bad. I saw him going all the way around.
Kelly Hyatt tried to come up. Was not clear of TJ Floyd.
There wasn't nowhere for you to go. I just went off.
Watch the purple 33. Starts to move up, but the 49 run in the middle. They make contact. Kelly Hyatt into the outside wall, and then they stack up on the inside. Trenton's in there, Daniel Wallen, Burke, Margison, Maverick. Burke immediately disappears. Trenton gets the wall, the back end. I don't think the front end took too much of a hit.
Where's that 47 cart?
We can get a good different shot here. Don't see much front end damage, so Trenton might be okay. Loses his track position, but the truck looks okay. JR had to scare the crap out of him. Points leader coming in. Right in front of him. You know, right behind him, too.
Look, my angle from the wreck is funny.
I think that was the 21.
The whole field basically wrecked in front of me.
Wow. He just slides to a stop, like, not getting in that. How did Cody do? Did he make it through? Oh, no, he got turned. I thought maybe he checked up enough, too. Oh, we get Mavericked into the right front. Then Vasquez in the left rear. Not too much damage, though, for the 17 dead on tools truck. Ought to be decent shape to continue. As the field hits the pit lane. JR's going to stay out for those stage points.
You guys gotta quit driving too fucking stalled like that.
Daniel Wallen very angry.
Fucking drive from all the way to the fucking end.
Let's go find what Daniel's talking about, because now I'm curious. Looks like Cam, once again, in the 67, doing stupid Cam things. I think Cam lives to piss everyone off, and he's very good at it. Literally every single pit box on the pit lane he drives through. Maverick, since you're watching stream, can you tell Cameron not to do that? Alright, so on and off the pit lane. Outlaw stays out. Takes over the race lead. Mike Edwards in and out. He is second. Jay Richter third. Ethan Evers fourth. Cameron West fifth. Those are all the ones that took fuel only. Harper looks like he grabbed a set of tires. Comes out sixth. Martison set of tires in seventh. Maverick 21 seconds in the pit lane. He had a little optional, I'm sure. He'll come out in eighth. Dalton Hayes in ninth. Looks like he grabbed a set of tires. Thanks, Mav. Daniel Llewellyn in 10th. Daniel 33 seconds on the pit lane, so some optional there. Clapper Newell, some damage repair. TJ Floyd looks like he maybe just grabbed the fast repair. So he has a 0.3 of a second pit stop. Yeah, Mav, it's just a courtesy thing. Like, it's not a literal rule. It's just a courtesy thing. Like, don't be a dick. Don't drive through every pit box. Vasquez up to 12th as Clapper Newell back on the pit lane. Vasquez a minute of repairs. Cody Brown about a minute of repair. Both of their trucks look pretty good shape. Jeremy Shearer almost 2 minutes on the pit lane getting repairs for that 69 team. Kelly Hyatt, similar story. Still a lot of right front damage at 33 after that contact. Went up into the outside wall across the nose of, I believe, Maverick's truck. Corey Deal has decided to join us. I'm sure he will be out here to help the 9 truck any way he can. This field works down the backstretch. We're getting set half a lap away from a restart. I'm going to pop the top of this Mountain Dew.
Hello.
So we end the stage here. I have Zero Sugar Mountain Dew Spark, in case you were wondering. Spark is like a raspberry lemonade Mountain Dew, and it's freaking delicious. Halfway hydrate.
Sorry about that. That was great.
I imagine Deal will go early just to make sure he gets the stage win here.
Great, now it's a meatball. No, I'm just kidding. We're good.
Shit, if it's that fucking light. Dang.
I didn't realize Chevy switched to Cadillac engineering there.
Trenton's in rough shape for stage points here. It's well back there in 13th. Here we go. Into the stage. Restart of the race. Steele does indeed get the jump. Make sure he gets the stage win, and there they are. Stage points. JR Deal gets the 10, Mike Edwards 9, Richter 8, Ethan Evers 7, Harper 6, West 5, Maverick gets 4, Margerson 3, Llewellyn 2, and Hayes gets the final one, so Trenton does not pick up any points in the stage. Halfway through. Evers going to drop down in front of Deal. Edwards goes with him, leaves Harper on the outside lane. Margerson bounces off the door of the 2 as the 2 is on the yellow line. I don't know how much lower he wanted Richter to go. Did Cam piss off anyone tonight? Yes, of course he has. Llewellyn on pit road. Outside line, picking up that momentum. Margerson pushing Harper. Gotten around Deal, now they're working on the 8 of Evers. TJ Floyd down on the apron. He's decided to get out of that mess. The top 6 have a bit of a breakaway. Maverick and Cam side by side leading the 2 lines for the second pack. Trent Steed back there in that mess. "14 trucks led quite a few laps here tonight. Here goes Harper, the push from Margerson. This race goes green, the 9 truck could be in serious trouble. He's maybe about 4 to 6 laps away from having to pit in the 9 truck. And he'd be alone unless his teammates decide to help him out. Nobody will be coming out the draft with him. That is where Corey Deal could help him out. Like Jay Richter has decided not to push the 9 anymore. He goes to the top. Try to help Margerson and Harper to keep that 6-pack of trucks with a gap over 7th place Maverick and West. Llewellyn pushing Maverick. Outside's going to get a pretty good push here as Evers and Edwards became separated. Harper could come down, and he's going to do so. Margerson stays on the outside, and the second pack catches up. Now we're back to a full pack. Dalton Hayes, Trenton Steed on that high line. Just past halfway. 9 truck JR Deal. Pit stop looming for him. 16 laps since that 9 truck's been on pit road. Basically, you have to come 10 laps before everyone else. That would kick him out of the draft. He would be running by himself, and it would be a brutal way to go for him. Driver's oddly quiet. I'm enjoying it. Jay Richter, the 02 truck surging out to the lead. Help from Dalton Hayes. Trenton Sneed right behind. Back to 2x2. Richter in the 0-2. Still in the playoffs. I know he doesn't have the banner, but he is in there, as is Margison in the 55. Harper there in the 07. They're all playoff trucks. The 47 of Hayes is not. Then you have Sneed and Evers. Both of those are still in. Along with Edwards in the 14. So lots of playoff trucks in this top pack. Everybody but Vasquez and Hayes in that group.
I love fuel save.
Ian Montrose, by the way, is not here tonight. He's out at the real racetrack in Phoenix. So only 7 of our 8 playoff drivers here.
In the pits.
Here the driver's talking about fuel saving. That 9 truck, here he comes, and the brother right behind him. And it looks like all of 1010s is coming down. So other drivers sacrificing their race here. Margison in the playoffs. They won't be able to make it from here on one more stop. So that is Margison quite literally sacrificing his finishing position if they go green. That is interesting. Richter, Harper, Edwards. Then you have the 47 of Hayes. As we said earlier, in those 7 trucks, all playoff drivers except for the 47 and the 72. These 4 are going to have to work together, push very hard to try and keep some speed in the trucks, and then have to pray for a caution. So that is the only way it's going to work out for them. If it stays green, they are toast. William rooting for his paint scheme out there. Pretty sure we got your name on the passenger side too. Can't remember, but I think we do. Dalton Hayes trying to push out to the lead with help from the 81 of Trenton Sneed. Hayes will lead that lap. So the lead pack, 13 trucks.
Do we have left?
Why does Cam ask these questions when he can literally look? Highline with Sneed, Hayes, and Vasquez making up quite a lot of ground. This inside may be fuel saving. If they can go 4 more laps, it'd be 16 and 16. So if we stayed green, they would make it to the end. If they can make it to 16 both times. It's around 16, William. That's why I'm saying that. Those are right around it.
If you want to continue brake checking, I'll gladly put you in the thing.
Wow.
I have not touched my brake.
Do it. Do it, I dare you.
TJ Floyd very not happy with Maverick Torquia. Of course, Margison really needs them to do it. Back in 14th, and he needs a caution or his strategy is just gone. The absolute best one on fuel right now is Clapper Newell in 13th. He came down, topped off the tank on that caution. So he can probably about a half lap since it was under caution, further than everybody. He's down in front of Richter. Sneed going to push for a lap lead. There's a bonus point for the 81 team. And they are wrecking.
Man, you guys are killing me tonight.
Are you serious?
Well, I told him I was going to put him in the fence. We kept doing the shit.
And then he gets Daniel Llewellyn.
My guy, I was literally just fuel saving because I needed to make an extra lap. I was at 85% in my throttle.
Then get the fuck off the racetrack.
That's not how it works, TJ Floyd.
I gotta stay in the draft.
Well, TJ Floyd saves 10 tenths.
Cool the attitude. Done with it. Just get over yourself. Jesus Christ.
No, Zach, you are the #1 person that I would wreck on this track right now, so I really don't want to hear it.
Wow. The irony is you just saved his ass with that wreck. By taking out the 08, TJ Floyd has saved Margerson's race and potentially his playoffs.
I'll take him out too.
We got beef. Yeah, no, William. Those 10 tenths trucks, when they all pitted, that was their race over, basically. Until this caution. And now
Hey,
TJ
sorry,
Floyd has saved their ass. By needlessly wrecking Maverick while he was trying to save fuel. He definitely admitted that was intentional. Yeah, Mav, TJ was kind of not using his brain
Hey
there.
guys, I gotta blow motor. Let me get down low. I gotta blow motor.
Someone push him.
Right, William? Cam, you're someone. You could push him. Well, here comes everyone for the final pit stop. Unless, you know, damaged or green, white checker needing fuel situation. Literally the top 13, all they had to do was just ride around and pit one more time, and they get the top 13 spots. And, well, someone had a problem with that.
Hey, 49 seconds.
Dalton Hayes going to be the first one off the pit lane. I don't think he was blocking. I think he was just kind of all over the place. Like, I don't think he was doing that deliberately. He was just looked like he had a 10-to-1 steering ratio on that thing. It's kind of all over the place. But it definitely hurt your race a lot to turn him. So if you keep it green, you're guaranteed a top 13. Now you're in 15th. This caution helps tremendously. 55 and 9. Margeson and J.R. Deal. Plus Jeremy Scherer. Those three trucks had committed to a pit strategy that was going to make them pit one more time than everyone else and totally screw them over. But they got bailed out by pretty moronic driving. Take some drivers topping off the tank. Trenton Sneed, Vasquez, Margison, J.R. Deal, Jeremy Shearer. Now they're going to be the best on fuel. So you're almost at your fuel number and got taken out by impatience.
Hello, Daniel.
What up?
Well, here come hurt feelings. Who cares if they were side by side? They're driving different trucks. They're allowed to save fuel side by side. There's nothing that says they can't. There's not even a gentleman's agreement that says don't. Like driving through pit boxes, that's kind of a gentleman's agreement. Don't be that idiot. But being side by side and saving fuel, that happens quite often. If they're holding you up, then why not just say, hey, you're holding me up, I would like to go by, and see if they let you by. Because if they're trying to save, they probably wouldn't mind being right behind somebody. Had the radio comms on, nobody said that. Green flag back in the air. William cursing at Twitch for some reason. Dalton Hayes leads. Has help from Victor and Edwards, outside line Harper, and the 8 of Ethan Evers. Cody Brown up into the picture. They're trying to wreck further back in the back. Clapper Newell and Cam. A very interesting moment. It's Ethan Evers going to jump to the outside of Harper. Cody Brown's going to go with them. J.R. Deal trying to decide which way he wants to go. It's Nathan Harper getting shuffled out. Deal now thinking about going middle and helping him. Corey Deal gets behind J.R. Deal. They're in the middle pushing. Mike Edwards, Jay Richter, you're going to move up. Richter actually went back down. As Edwards gets in front of Harper. They try to work around race leader Dalton Hayes. Scott gifting a sub to William. Appreciate you, my guy. Always appreciate your support. William, enjoy your ad-free viewing, my friend. "11 laps to go at Daytona Beach." Hayes down low, Edwards up high. Outside line also has Harper and a couple of deals. Inside is Hayes, Richter, Llewellyn, and Margison. And they're going to wreck. Vasquez, Trenton Sneed, Ethan Evers, TJ Floyd in it. Looks like Jeremy Shearer got a piece. Somehow we stay green.
No caution. We love these type of experience game.
Yes, because every truck towards the back was involved in it. Nobody went through there passing any sideways trucks.
I don't know what happened now. Yeah, how that wasn't even talking, I don't understand.
I just told you how it wasn't a caution. Unfortunately, Karma
I was
took Ethan
literally
Evers and
battling
Trenton
on the
Sneed with it.
racetrack.
Now there are 10 trucks in this lead group. Cody Brown got the pedal to the metal, trying to stay attached to this lead pack. I think he's going to do it. But definitely nearly fell out of the draft for the 17. I think him and Cameron are be able to draft back up. You took a piss and shit. What happened while you were gone? TJ Floyd had karma happen, and no caution came out when they all crashed. Cameron's going to go 3 wide all by himself, and nobody's going to go with him. 8 laps to go from Daytona Beach. A lot of 10 tenths in this pack. The 9, the 6, the 55, 72, all in this mix. Six, of course, not on a lead lap, but doesn't care. He's going to push his brother anywhere he goes. He's the 47. White and red Ford leading the inside line is not in the playoffs. Pretty much everyone else all around him is. Richter, Edwards, Deal, Harper, not so much Llewellyn or Vasquez. Trenton Sneed and Ethan Evers got to roll into that wreck. They're back in 13th and 14th. JR Deal making the move, goes outside Harper. Where will Edwards go? Last time he went up in front of the 9 and it worked out for him. This time I don't think he's going to get there, and JR Deal is going to surge ahead. Edwards probably waited too long. Probably wishes he could have that to do over again. Inside doesn't have a whole lot of help. It's just Harper and Edwards. Oh my gosh, there goes the Wallen into Corey Deal. That one should bring out the yellow. And there it is.
Yeah, man, I just tried to push it, try to get up there or stay where we were.
That one looked like it started at
No,
Llewellyn.
you're good. I was zoning out.
Zoning out. He's zoning out 3
No,
wide.
Wallen, that was on me, man. My bad. I didn't mean to.
Vasquez gets into the right rear, gets Margison, Corey Deal,
Yeah, I kept pushing.
Cam in
to
the
right, I
67.
was like 130, like 130, and then
Vasquez gets out of shape, then gets the right rear of Llewellyn, turns him up into Margison. And that is what happened there. It may take a while, but let's go back and see if we can get to Trenton's incident. Change trucks entirely. Somehow we ended up on a 72. Let's add some time to the timer. There we go. Vasquez into TJ Floyd, Trenton Sneed. That was weird. Let's watch that again. It's Trenton and Vasquez get together, 72 and 81. And Trenton comes down a bit, Vasquez comes up a bit. They both end up in the middle lane, fighting on the same real estate. And then all the mayhem ensues. Let's watch this from the 49's perspective. TJ Floyd gets tagged in the left rear and turned around right into the 69 of Cher. See Trenton Sneed, Ethan Evers up on the wall. All those trucks get a new lease at life as the caution comes back out. Well, he's back into the picture now, Beach, with the yellow coming out. Sounds like he got too much damage, just got shuffled out. Right rear's torn up a bit, but the truck's alright. Oh, great shot. What? Why? So it looks like the top 8 stay out. Back to Clapper Newell. Ethan Evers, saw him in that wreck with Trenton. He'll come out in 9th. Jeremy Scher in 10th. Looks like Trenton's taking as much optional as he can get. So we show the back of his pit box. There he is. And there is Margerson getting some repair. Cam West getting the repair. Floyd getting repairs. Llewellyn, he's done with his repairs. 54 seconds. He'll join the track once again. He'll come out 11th.
No, I had to take my fast repair. That was a meatball.
Oh, Llewellyn got meatballed. Hopefully it was a delicious meatball. Normally I don't get the TJ Floyd hate. Tonight, I understand the TJ Floyd hate. To dump someone for saving fuel is a bit much. Swedish or Italian? I prefer Swedish myself, but... What about the kind that's like barbecue sauce and like either like grape jelly or orange marmalade? I don't know what the official name is for those, but it's fucking delicious. You do like a bottle of KC Masterpiece and then a jar of like a grape Concord jelly on your meatballs. Heat them up like all day long. Let them get all soft and squishy. It's fucking delicious.
72 outside.
Can also throw some Smokies in there in that same mix. Ah. I tried to do a cam from the pace car, but it didn't work. Never does. There you go. A view back from the pace car. Every once in a while it'll stick the 0 in the driver channels where I can click through the 0 cameras. So the 0 is pace car. Gainesville is a place that only serve meatballs. That's kind of awesome. I don't know what they'd serve for dessert, but that's kind of awesome.
Thank you, Tori.
Alright, we have 15 trucks. One elite lap still eligible to win this thing. Plus Corey Deal out there trying to push the 9 everywhere he wants to go. We got a Brittany's Billiards truck leading the race. You have Cave City truck in 3rd. You have a Fort Worth Cave City truck in 5th. A lot of Cave represented towards the front of the field right now. Field works out of turn number 4. We're going to have 3 laps to go in regulation. See if we make it in time or if we have to go to overtime. Edwards and Hayes leads him to the green. Margerson immediately to the top line, trying to get around Cam. That's back there in 14th and 15th. Top 6 have a little bit of separation over Brown and 21. Clapper Newell. They'll accordion back together on the backstretch. Do we make it to the white before we get a caution? If we don't, we go to overtime. If we do, we're going to end it in regulation. Ethan Evers going to go out to a 3rd lane, see if anyone goes with them. Trenton does not. Thought Trenton might want to make a move with them. Highline's been showing good. Now he goes up there. They're going to shuffle Clapper Newell back. Edwards and Deal on the inside line. They're kind of pinched. Deal doesn't really have any options. It's either push Edwards or not. Pushing Edwards will help him, so he will go and do that. make their way down the backstretch. You see the trucks jostling side to side. Now Sneed's gotten around Evers, and he jumps up to the high side with Corey Deal. Looks like Vasquez thought about going up there. It was a little too late on the move. Now he's going to go on up there. 72 of Vasquez into the outside lane. Dalton Hayes leads him into the triovals. Rear coming to the white flag. This will be the final lap. And they're wrecking in the back. That's Cody Brown going around.
Damn, guys, shit.
Dalton Hayes all the way to the top. Now gets back to the middle in front of Harper. Clapper Newell's going to bounce off a few trucks. He's going to take quite a few with him. Now we're down to 5 trucks in this lead pack. TJ Floyd somehow one of them. Now we have Deal pushing Edwards. Hayes has him pinned down. Richter in the 0-2 is there. JR Deal pushing the 14. Richter pushing the 47. TJ Floyd just trying to catch up as they get into it, and that is going to be JR Deal's win. JR Deal gets the win as everyone around him crashes. JR Deal all by himself punches his ticket to the Championship 4 with a win at Daytona. Ethan Evers looks like he's going to get second. TJ Floyd across the line third. Running order is all jumbled up. Showing Daniel Wallen fourth. Margison fifth. Trenton Sneed sixth. Jeremy Scherr seventh. Cam West eighth. Mike Edwards still hasn't finished. Looks like Vasquez is going to get around Edwards. There's Richter. Richter's car is toast. Clapper Newell's going to go by Edwards. Edwards looks like he is not going to be able to finish the race, which means he'll probably get credited with 11th. What a finish. JR Deal. See if he pushes Edwards. Nope. JR Deal burning them down. Pretty sure we have him in chat. Looks like Ethan just pushed Mikey across the line to finish the race. JR, DG in the booth. You got a copy?
What's happening?
Man, you won one of these races again. It's almost like you know what you're doing.
It's crazy madness.
Now you're punched into the championship 4. Don't even have to sweat it next week. How good does that feel?
That is, holy shit! I got to race for a championship.
How many steak dinners are you buying TJ Floyd for bringing out that caution?
I don't even know what happened yet. All I know, they was telling me about the wreck that was about to happen, and then all of a sudden there was just nobody in front of me, and I was like, "What the fuck? Oh, I won!"
Yeah, but that caution came out at the most wonderful time for you because your whole 10 tenths team was totally fucked on strategy, and next thing you know, TJ Floyd brings out a caution and saves all of your asses.
Yeah. That's wonderful.
So TJ Floyd, at least 2 steak dinners, I think.
Because like the way I was thinking about it, like I knew he was going to go green, and I wanted to make sure he gives me stage points as I could. And well, winning stage is pretty damn cool.
Now the points don't matter a damn bit to you.
No, I get to race for a champion. Holy
You do.
shit, that's
You're
cool.
in a championship 4, sir.
That's cool.
Well, congrats on it. You got the friends, family, sponsor shoutouts. Don't forget TJ Floyd.
10 tenths dudes of always, like, if it wasn't for them, I wouldn't be able to do shit, because, yeah. Cave City for the trucks and this. JJ, yeah, for JJ. You for doing the broadcast for shit, and, well, it's gonna race for a championship.
Hell yeah, 2 weeks time. You get to just take it easy next week and, I don't know, probably try to help Margison since, he's still in it.
He's still in it, so that's the goal for next week.
10-4. All right, bud. We'll see you next week. See if you can't get 2 for 2 in there.
All right. See you, buddy.
JR Deal brings it home in P1. Cave City Roleplay Truck picking up the win. Man, it looked like they were totally fucked on strategy, and then TJ Floyd wrecks a guy trying to save fuel, and next thing you know, JR Deal wins the race because of that. So there you go. JR Deal in the 9, getting the win. Let's go ahead and find Ethan Evers in the 8. There he is. 8th in DG, you got a copy?
Yeah, what's up, man?
Well, that was an interesting race. How was it out there behind the wheel?
It was fun. I thought strategy was gonna be pretty huge in that when JR stayed out and he had to pit with his guys, and I don't really know what happened to bring a caution out, but I kind of sucked a little bit, but it's all right. It worked out for us in the end.
TJ Floyd happened. Just took out Maverick while he was saving fuel.
Oh, well, awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought the boys were gonna pull it out there. Maybe a 1-2, maybe a 1-2-4 or something. I don't know. But bad bump go wrong is kind of what I understood from that, and that's how I pulled away with a second.
Yeah, you were about toast with you and Trenton getting sideways and up into the wall there at one point with the caution not coming out. Looked like you were done for, and the next thing you know, all hell breaks loose and you bring it home in second spot.
Yeah, I probably either pinched too much there and they bobbled, or I came down. I don't really know, but just tried too hard and fucked Trenton and I apologize for that, but it is what it is, and we'll do better going forward.
Y'all got a chance to recover. You got back up to second, Trenton back up to sixth after that situation where it looked like both of you were going to finish about 13th, 14th, 15th down that area. So nice recoveries for both trucks, and you got the Friends Family sponsor shoutouts for us tonight.
Yeah, shout out to the family watching, my dad, my cousins, and shout out to the Delta Prime guys. Felt like we did this one pretty well, and shout out to Dalton for hanging out with us and you doing the paints, and hopefully Ian's having a good time. He missed out on us, but we'll try to get him a win next week, maybe, depending on how the points shape out. And thanks to Dockside Rides, Elite, um, Natural Sources LLC, Light of My Life Candles, Cave RP, and who else? I got Galactic Goodies, and then Fort Worth Screen Printing.
I was gonna say you left out John, but then you got him right on
Yeah,
time.
starting to get hot in here, man.
All right, bud. Congrats on that P2 finish. Get on out of here, enjoy the rest of your night, and we'll see you next week.
All right, guys, catch you later.
Hey, it's Friday Fun Night tonight, by the way.
Well, I gotta work in the morning, so y'all enjoy your Friday.
What is this working on weekend bullshit?
I know. Let's get it banned.
All right, bud. We'll see you next week.
All right, see you.
Go bring in TJ Floyd in the 49. TJ DG, you got a copy?
Yeah, I got you.
It's a lot of letters, you know that, right? TJ
Ah,
DG.
well,
JR
yeah.
won the race, lots of letters.
A lot of two-letter names.
Well, we brought it home the third somehow. What an adventurous night for you. And, well, I don't know. What do you think overall? It's wild.
Hell yeah, man. I mean, I think we just need to mention one more time how I turned Maverick on lap 43 because I don't
Only
think everybody
one?
understood.
I want about
Just
5
one more
more.
time. I mean, just at least one more time.
Okay.
I was actually just about to watch the replay right now. I mean, yeah, that just really pissed me off, set me off. Got a lot of haters in the chat, but that's all right. Honestly, I thought I was going to win the race. It looks like I netcoded into Jay there when he popped off the wall because had I not hit him, I had so much momentum I was going to fly by JR. So, yeah, I mean, other than that, the race went pretty good. I feel like I'm still a little pissed off from last week not making the final 8, but we'll take a third for the night and keep on racing.
San 4, well, congrats on that P3 finish tonight, and we'll see if you're even allowed to race next week.
Yeah, well, if not, I'll be back in 2 weeks and I'll come back and piss off some more people.
There you go. It seems to be a role that you're good at, and you don't seem shy about it, so it seems like you're okay with it.
Well, like I always thought that I was kind of the quiet person, just trying to work with whoever, and then the more and more I kind of read the Twitch chat and all that stuff, I feel like a lot of people just like hold grudges on me that like, honestly, I don't even know what I did, or it was so long ago now that I'm just like, you know what? If anybody wants me to play the villain, I guess I'll just play the villain.
There you
So
go. Be Kyle
somebody's got to
Busch.
do it.
Be
I
Kyle
mean,
Busch. Just take it on.
Kyle Busch won some championships, and I haven't done that yet. So I mean, I don't know if I can get on his level.
Yeah, but you got to start somewhere, and you got the hater level going, so you got to start to it. Now you could go win those championships too.
Yeah, I mean, I definitely don't want to be hated by any means. I mean, I'm kind of half joking about it, but I mean, realistically, congrats to JR on the win. Like you said, he probably wouldn't have won if that caution would have came out. I definitely didn't even intent wreck Maverick there. Like, he just came up, I didn't lift, and there he was into the wall. Yeah, I just kind of rewatched it. So it's unfortunate, but at the end of the day, we'll live to see another day. I appreciate you guys for putting it on.
Heck yeah, and it's Friday fun night tonight. You going to race with us all night?
We might come out for one or two races here, see if we can put something together.
There you go. All right, bud. Congrats on that P3 finish. Enjoy your rolls. Don't shy away from them. Be who you are.
All right, man. Appreciate it. Have a good one.
Take care. TJ Floyd bringing it home P3 tonight after a up and down night for him there. And yeah, definitely Outlaws the least mad tonight, I would say. Good times. All right, let's see. Run through our final finishing order. Promise it's coming. There it is. Takes it a hot second because, well, the operator's stupid. JR Deal with the win tonight. Ethan Evers, TJ Floyd getting the podiums. Llewellyn and Margison. I keep wanting to say Ryan Newman because I can't process it in my head fast enough. They get the top fives. Trenton with the rebound all the way back up to 6. Jeremy Scherer, Cameron West, Brandon Vasquez, Clapper Newell, your top 10. Page 2, you have Mike Edwards. Disappointing night for him as he was up towards the front all night long and didn't even get to finish. Then you have Dalton Hayes, Nathan Harper, Jay Richter, Cody Brown, Maverick, welcome back. Then you have Corey Deal, Kelly Hyatt, Troy Burke, and Joe Monahan. Those last two wrecking under caution, or by themselves, the only two trucks on the track during the pit cycle. That was spectacular. These two drivers didn't actually get a whole lot of time on track, but Chris Walsh and David Devison were here at some point. Thanks to everyone watching tonight. Let's go ahead and run through our final sponsor slide so we can pay the bills and keep this sort of thing going. Thanks to our friends at 911fleetservices.com. Does our Wednesday Cup Series, Cave City Roleplay, our Thursday Truck Series. I need to take a hydration here. Yeah, Footwear Screen Printing doing our Tuesday Xfinity Series. FSM Customs started us off tonight in the IMSA Series. Boom, got the hydrate in. Golden Eagle Syrup. Did this race you just watched, our Superspeedway series, every Friday night. How much fun is it? Light of My Life Candle, they do a giveaway every Tuesday. M9 Performance, they do our modified series on Tuesday. Sneed Tombstone Game Farm, they'll do our Sunday Street Stock series. I'll be broadcasting that one this week. Spin Venom Podcast, they do our ARCA series on Monday. 1023 Graphics does our Dirt Street Stocks on Tuesday. Appreciate everybody helping us out around here and getting these broadcasts on for us. Thank you all so very much. Make sure you support all of our sponsors. And yeah, that's going to do it. Thanks for everyone watching tonight. It's been DG up in the booth, and have a great night.